praise, glory, and honor is due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Chahakadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who were well. Peace and blessings to the 144,000. I hope from elect Shalom Barakatah. It's going to be a quick in transit. And I just wanted to title this Infodemic, okay? Infodemic, all right? Info being the part word going into information, and demic, resulting in a spread or an outbreak of something. Now, it's usually in the context of some type of pestilence, all right? But that can really apply to anything, all right, that spreads in a manner that's viral, okay? And that's what we have on our hands right now, is an information, all right, outbreak that Esau really can't contain anymore. And now we're at the point where he's going to have to do drastic things, the brainwashing and the programming and the witchcraft. He's going to have to level up, all right, the power on those spells that he's casting on people, all right? He's going to have to do more and more extreme things. You're going to have to heighten the gaslighting up, and bigger events are going to have to come to distract you, and in more frequency to keep you distracted. Because what's happening as all of this stuff is going on is everyone got their head buried in their smartphone, but they still don't know anything. Well, the truth is being disseminated, man. All right, you have truth tellers out there. You got so-called white people now that are being wrong in a major way, basically as much as Jake is being wrong now, and so now they're crying out. So now there's this wave of information going across alternative media places like YouTube, TikTok, all right, and this is why they're getting ready to crack down on it heavily, all right, number one. And then number two, Esau is going to result to paying our own people to basically turn against us, all right. He's going to have to, just like when that guy Kyrie Irving, he tried to speak his mind on what he believed, if you remember that matter, all right. But he was speaking out against who? The power structure, okay, the niggas who were really in charge. And what happened? You had Charles Barkley and Shaq come out there on cue condemning it. You had that coon LeBron James come out there to condemn him on cue, all right, to defend it. Because when Esau can't tell you to shut up through the media or directly, he'll get some nigga to do it for you, man. All right, and there's no shortage of niggas that out there willing to undermine or sell out their own people to keep Esau's message at the forefront, or to keep you docile and domesticated. All right, and conversely, he's going to use our people to also slander us. Okay, this is because he doesn't want information to come out, but there's nothing you can do about it, man. The prophecies have been written a long time ago. We're just the messengers. All right, you really can't shut down the message. Okay, so what is he going to have to do? He's going to have to start getting violent, man. Okay, he's going to have to start cutting off the means of access to said information, because he can't destroy it. Okay, so when he gets ready to do all of this, this is when which we already are, because we're watchmen. All right, the sentinels, as Apostle Tahar said. I might do a lesson on that name. We're already watching, but this now is really the time to watch, because now you're going to start seeing these actors, coming out and doing really crazy things under the certain names, all right? And you're going to be a couple degrees removed from something that they can pin it on and say, look, that's you. Now we got to shut these people up, all right? Because the information has gotten out of control, and a lot of people, they broke during the 2020 demic situation, all right? They broke. They were like, well, this is some bullshit, man. People lost their jobs. People had to shutter their whole businesses, their whole business, man. 2/3 of small businesses went under in 2020, 2021, all right, because of all of this. And now they don't believe when they say a scientist says, or scientists say this. Now they don't believe Esau when he gets up on the news media and he just tells you to believe it, or he tells you should be scared because he said so, all right? Or he does tell you this thing should be, this thing is okay when it's really not. All right, now people questioning you, and you believe it, and they don't believe you anymore. All right, and on top of this, at the same time, you have what? The UFO things that Esau gasted us about for decades and decades and decades, even though hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people have seen them in the last I don't know, since 1950, 1940. After World War II, you start seeing a lot of chariots pop up, all right? Chariots that what we call them, this world calls them UFOs, all right? So you've been gashed it about that. Now they don't believe that now, all right? Everything's came out about JFK. So, and I believe, we already know. We don't need any more evidence about the moon, But all of the so-called theories, all right, they've basically been found to be proven true, all right? And everything's going to be uncovered, So what's happening? That's a lot of distrust, okay? So now they're going to have to ramp up the witchcraft, ramp up the distraction, the size of the distractions, okay? You're gonna have Diddy, in the news doing this and that, okay? Those are all small level, low level distractions. The last and final plan, where this thing is really going, all right, the objective can be looked at over there in Davos, man, okay, in the World Economic Forum. And what they're doing is creating their own left-hand version of the Holy Spirit and the scriptures, all right? They want AI to basically replace the scriptures. They straight up said it, okay? We could, in a few years, have a religious book that's actually correct because it will be made by man, but they don't tell you that information is programmed by man and it's using information from men, okay? So it will always be as fallible as the creator that made it, okay? I don't care how technical and how much of a benefit you can get out of it. You're never gonna be able to outdo the Most High's original creation, man. This is why over the years he's edited all kind of food and fruits and vegetables and things of that nature. And look, all of the nutrients are down, okay? All of these illnesses are popping up now. People are just walking around with deficiencies, because half of the food they eat and they had the shit removed out of it, man. Now there's a whole $1 billion supplement industry because this nigga just decided to erase food. All right, so he's charging you to get the nutrients back that he stole out of the food, man, or he erased out of the food. You see? So the information is getting to a point where it's about to get dangerous for the true men of the Lord. All right. If you a nigga, you might be good until the missiles come, all right? Because y'all just gonna go along about your lives. You ain't gonna have any resistance to the Revelation 13 and 16, the Quran, all right? You just gonna go along to get along because you like stuff and you want to live here and you want it to continue, all right? But there's only so long you're gonna be able to put that off before judgment happens, man. And America will be destroyed. Mark our words on that, all right? But I call this I heard the name infodemic, one brother, all right, it's a very good term because, as the scriptures say, in Matthew, this gospel shall be preached in the ends of the earth, and then shall the end come. And so we've basically done it. The information is already out there. There may be a few stragglers of the elect that may come in at the last minute, all right, to be under a particular hedge or a group, or a particular camp, but the elect is going to be good, man. I believe they already know what the truth is, and it's just a matter of time before, they come into the fold, or the Lord just going to take care of them wherever they are, We're at that time because World War III, a black swan event, that could be tomorrow, man. All right, you don't know. So on our P's and Q's, and remember what time it is, there's always work to do. And unfortunately, the ones of our own nation have to get that work first, and deservingly so, man, because y'all are wilding out, Anyway, I'll end it there. Lord willing, this was edifying. Call halal Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Hashem Shalom. On to the next.